Hi, this is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here with finally after so many days, and I've had a download of information, and I'm wearing my snake purposely. I just feel that there's something to shed here. Now, I'm going to start this weekly for you, Pisces, and see what comes up for the first week, for the week starting the 1st, from the 1st to the 7th of February. This is the Alexander Egorov Tarot. I see a challenge where you are sort of not catapulted. I'm not going to say catapulted into a situation. Of course, this is your choice. You're in a situation where you take it upon yourself to change. Let's put it this way. And change for the underlying reason of economic gain. This is what you tell yourself. And it's difficult. You're battling it out, of course. This is true. And also there is the promise. There's a promise here of a return. It's as if you're going back to someone. You're going into a situation, either you're moving physically, or you're moving from one company to the next, or from one working situation into the next, but you're going towards something new, and you can't figure out why that is. But you're doing it, on the one hand, very quickly, because the decision was made quickly, but then on the other hand, it comes about very pondered, very much pondered, as if you're expecting at the end of that rainbow, there's going to be a treasure. Now, there is the sort of there's a higher goal here that eludes you. It's as if you're just a little pawn and you're being moved around somehow. You probably even don't think you know what you're doing. You just moving, inertia is pushing you forward, and all of a sudden you become, you have these ideas and you don't know where they came from. But this is, there are higher players here that are in some way moving things along and preparing things for you. Now, I did say that you're thinking that you are going forward and you're going back. Forward back. It's as if you're going forward to another person from the past. And this is what is very odd for me to understand. As if you're going forward, but the person from the past will be there. But, there's the Five of Cups here where there is something new, but there's something lost. Well, you look at that with the Vera Sibilla now. And the exit card is the Two of Wands. A challenge. A real challenge. What do we have here? We have the Chariot. 9-card spread. The King of Coins. The 7 of Wands. The 6 of Cups. The Sun Genius. The 4 of Coins. The Sun Genius is the Temperance card in traditional tarot decks, has the similar function. This is the card of inspiration, and inspiration can be likened to the Hierophant. But it's more, talks of more taking risks. And it also talks about taking risks with an activity, a livelihood. And we have the Five of Cups here. And our last is the Two of Wands. So we have the exit cards, the Two of Wands. There's a beautiful diagonal here, the Chariot, the Sun Genius, which is the Temperate card, and the Two of Wands. You know, you're driven forward, and I don't like to call that, the Chariot, a card of movement, because it is obviously movement, and it is going forward. But it seems to be that you are still, and there's some higher forces behind the scenes that are bringing you to the situation where you are tending to go. Then we have this Six of Cups. Now the Six of Cups is both knighting with the Seven of Wands and the Two of Wands. It's as if in the past there was some kind of battling it out with a person from your past, and in the future there is a thrust forward. There is a decision. It's not a mutual decision, but for some odd reason, it's very difficult for me to understand. It seems as if it's a mutual, mirroring this inspiration. It seems as if there are forces behind the scenes that are bringing you to go, and it has to do with this person from the past. But I just can't understand that they'll be in the future. You're going back you're going to the future to someone from the past. Okay. For many of you, it may be a former loved one, perhaps. I'm going to take the Vera Sibilla on the Seven of Wands here to see what's up. Okay. We have La Donna Maritata, Morte, and the Stanza. That means the woman, the mother, the death, and the intimate relations, intimate communication. Now, this is quite clear for me. The movement has to do with a situation that is finished. It is definitely finished. Finished in terms of the communication, finished in terms of any kind of relationship that you may have had as a protector, as a person who is mothering someone, who has the function of being the kind overseer of a situation. Those days are over. I'm going to this Six of Cups to see if I could, what I could see. All right, what do we have here? We've got the future. Again, it's Belvedere, looking out to the future. It's talking about the future. And the House and a Speranza. It's as if there are hopes that the future will bring a common space with that person, whoever that person is. I'm going to take the Sibilla on this Four of Coins. This is the Mercante, the merchant, Disgrazia, the disgrace, the house on fire, and Pensiero, the thought. Now, obviously, this has something to do with the move. It's knighting the move, and with the help behind the scenes with this Hierophant. And it's also mirroring the Six of Cups. So here, definitely, I'm, echoing the death here. There's something that completely Tower situation. And it has caused you to rethink, rethink your situation, even in terms of your livelihood. And that is at the basis of the decisions that you have been making. I'm going here. I'm going to take these Five of Cups. These are all pre-shuffled cards. I do like to shuffle them in a little bit, but they were pre-shuffled. Here I have Gelosia, jealousy, the female friend amica, and Giovane fanciulla, something new. The Virgin here. This is the Five of Cups. Now, for me, this Five of Cups has something to do with the move, obviously, and the battle that you've had with yourself and with someone else before you've made this decision. And I'm not reading this as jealousy. This is the Eight of, if you take a look, this is the Eight of Spades, the Eight of Swords. Now this is a stopping in your tracks as well. Stopping in your tracks in terms of the Four of Wands, in terms of a situation that you had in your grasp, all right? You had this favorable situation in your grasp. You decided not to take that up. It would have meant a new beginning. It would have meant a new beginning. For all intents and purposes, this is the Queen of Wands. This is a fire symbol. This is a fire sign. This could be a male or female fire sign that you had to contend with. I'm prompted here to just give me a few moments to shuffle my collection of fine arts postcards and see if something can be gleaned. There they go. They want to come out. So we will let them come out. Okay, this is, how beautiful this is. This is By the Fence. Okay, this is By the Fence. Now, it's interesting that this came out as, all right, we're going back to the idea of the Chariot. And the Chariot, for many of us card readers, is a card that typically may denote travel. We see the Chariot stopped with the person who's riding the chariot with reins. You typically see one horse that's drawing it black and one white. In this deck, Egoroff, I have a dark and a light colored still the horses. And so we tend to think, yes, it's going very fast but not moving at all. Well, I've seen from the cards that there is definitely movement towards something new. This, however, is telling us that you're at the crossroads, you're at a fence, you're looking outward. Right now, if you can see, this fence is red. Red is the color of passion. There's another person on that side. There's a boy there, a little boy and a little girl. But we only see the boy's nose and we see the braid. This could well be a very mature couple, a woman with white long hair and a man with white hair. It's very ambiguous. And the house is sort of camouflaged, and it could be reverie, it could be in our mind, but you are definitely looking through the holes and trying to read between the lines of the communication between you two. And neither of you are able to do that. You are not really face to face. You're at a moment where there is some other forces at play here that enter into the situation. And whatever the magic is, it's going to work its magic for you. And this we'll only find in the next week, in the next weekly. Pisces, I hope this has helped you. Thank you for letting me enter your week from the 1st to the 7th of February. And do enjoy your week. Namaste, Pisces friends.